Hi folks, and welcome to another edition of My Veg Garden. Today is Saturday the 9th of May. During the week and this morning we've just been doing a few little jobs around the garden, so I'll try and keep the video short today because there's not that much I've been up to. I'll show you what I've been up to and a little view around what's happening around the garden. So we're in the shed at the moment at the bottom of the garden. In these 10 little pots, these are my little gem lettuce. What I've done is I've just planted them on a little bit, just to try and give them a little bit more depth and that, so the roots can get down before I plant them outside into the large bed. The one over there where you can see let me try and move my finger, just in there. Well, it's actually further down more that end there. Sorry, that was my best way of pointing. Also in here, I've taken the Swiss chard out of the grow cabinet. There's only one thing left, which I think is my celery, two things, my celery and my lamb's lettuce I've left inside the grow cabinet. It's virtually all complete. Hopefully get it turned off in the next week or so and leave that. We'll probably try and buy some large onion seeds again later this year, and we'll try that again, see if we can actually be a bit more successful this time. We'll see. Get some more compost, really sieve it, make sure that we get it as nice, good compost before we plant things on. So right, that's enough of that. That's my sole Brussels sprout plant. They've not really done that well. I'm leaving it in a bit longer so you can get a bit more girth and length. You know, chuckle, chuckle, chuckle. We all love a good length and girth. As Ian Nocton would say at this point in time, innuendo bingo. Who's going to win at the innuendo bingo? So girth and length there. So what we'll do, go outside, really windy, so I'm really sorry if it really catches it. I'm going to be as quick as possible just to show you. Let's come out. In here, I think the parsnip seeds are now starting to appear. Not 100% sure. It's one of these things, as Ian Nocton knows, you can never tell whether they're actually parsnip seeds or just weeds. So hopefully they'll come. Yeah, Ian, I commented to Ian's last video asking him which bed he's going to have his parsnips in. And I think Ian's not very successful with parsnips, so I'm surprised he didn't give me some sort of bleak machine answer when I said about parsnips. So let's unhose here. This is the carrots. They're all popping up nicely there. Rhubarb really doing well. Oh, look. What I've thought about doing is in that bed there and that one over there is at the end of season. Sorry, I'm standing on rubbish. It's trying to split the rhubarb in half and get them planted in there. But I think they'd be better in there rather than in the pot. This bed, sweet, really, well, we can see that they're really coming on now. Really pleased with how well they're coming on there. In this bed, garlic, not really much change, they're just progressing nicely. Really pleased with that at the moment. In here, as you know, this is my attempt at growing large carrots. So nothing yet. Well, could be probably started them a little bit earlier, but hey, that's the way it is. In here, the beetroot's going okay, as you can see. Happy with that. Planted out my courgettes. One's really big, as you can see there, and that's the other one, absolutely tiny. Don't really know why there's such a big difference between them, but hey, that's just the way it is at times. So I planted them out, and you can see the irrigation pipes connected for whenever we need to water. The potatoes, these are rooster potatoes. You can see they're really going for it now. I'm really pleased with that. As you see, the irrigation system, probably saw it last time. So pleased with that. Right, let's go down here. Nothing in that big, because that next to me here, because that'll be for leeks. Yeah, and the bottom of this bed is for, sorry, that's leeks and spring onions in that previous one, sorry. This one here, that's where my shallots will go when they're going, I'll show you them a little bit. You probably might remember I planted out some little gem lettuce, and they weren't that great. You know, they sort of dying here. You can see something's been having a little. Oh, here comes the gobby cat. Right, this is Gobby Cat. Aren't you, Brooke? Yeah? Brooke? Hey, Brooke. Are you Gobby? Hmm? Yeah, I think he's going a bit senile. So he just yowls in the middle of nowhere. He might be standing right next to you, you'll just yowl at the top of his head as if he's lost. That. Won't you? Yes. Don't you? Hmm? Hmm? As with all my cats I've had in the past, they're all rescue cats. He's from the RSPCA. Now he must be about 11, 12 now. So as I say, he's Gobby. Right, get on with the video. So I didn't think these were really quite bad, so I planted them. They just seem to have sort of a few gone away, but you can see, you know, I've put in some slug pellets to hopefully try and catch any slugs that might be interested in. You know what it's like. Yes, Brooke. Yes. Know what it's like with beasties and all that. They always love the plants. So, right, let's come down around here. Nothing really much around here. The brown onions progressing nicely. They just keep going. Really pleased with how they've done. That's all thanks to watching people like Ian and other people. Ian, who else? I can't remember who else. I watched a few people who put their onions in modules or in compost first of all before getting them, and that's really done well. Right, so this is a pot of just carrots. The idea was, I'm hoping, because I've now got this drain, I'm hoping to get some nice, good uniform carrots out of this for the village show at the beginning of August. Our show is really quite early, so I'm leaving them. They're progressing nicely, just leave them. This time, this pot has holes in the bottom, unlike last year when all my carrots rotted that were in it because there was water just sat at the bottom, rotted. Blueberry, I don't know what's happening with blueberry, don't know whether it's flowering, I don't know whether all the little flowers seem to be falling off. I presume that probably means that they're not getting pollinated, so apparently they're right next to each other. I don't know whether because they're different varieties or what, so leave them. That's the two extra strawberries, 9 plants there, just leaving them to go. They're all flowering just like the ones in the guttering that's on the shed. So I'd like to show you in here. Right, so not really much difference in here. The irrigation systems in here. My 3 sweet pepper plants, they're okay. The extra peas, as I think I said in the last video, these are now starting to appear. I'll give them another week or so. I really need to get them out. That's the last 3 remaining tomato plants up there. Geraniums doing well, hopefully get them planted out next week. These were the shallots that I think you saw in the previous videos. They were really floppy and that. And I definitely think they needed the more light. I really don't know how I'm going to do that, but I'm going to have a think about what I do so that I can maybe get heat inside some sort of cabinet or that inside the greenhouse. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to have a little think about what I need to do to be able to get that, do that. So yeah, so the shallots are doing well. Look at them, really pleased. They've perked up, you know, a few more leaves now. So same with the leeks and the spring onions at the back. Spring onions at the back there, the module growing ones. Hopefully next week or so maybe get some of them planted out. Right, I need your help here, folks. These are my 2 cucumber fem spot, and they were doing really well, but you look at that one there. Let me try and get in a little bit closer for you. Sorry folks, just so much. So they're just, it's just, look at that, how weak that is there. I don't know what's actually happened to it. It was going so well, it's just, so if anyone's got any ideas that they can help me, I'd really appreciate it. So the 4 tomato plants, oh, first flower's out. First flower out, as you can see. Really pleased. You know, we're only in the beginning of May and already got first flower out on my tomatoes. I'm really pleased with that. So hopefully we'll get some good crop. These are that one down there is the cabbage, and that one there is the purple sprouting broccoli. I'm just leaving them like that to sorry, I thought I heard something there. To get bigger than that before planting out, hopefully next month, some point next month. So that's that. we're not enough done, folks, so hopefully you're not too bored at the moment. This is I've planted the outside tomato plants. I think some are, I think these two may be sun gold and the rest are Alicante. I'm not 100% certain because they're quite different. If you look at them, they're quite thin, these were, can't remember exactly. So I planted them out, as you can see. Let's just go back a little bit further. So we've set up the frame. We've also got guy ropes to it to try, you can see it's all, that's purely just to stop it, the wind catching it. And I'll just quickly show you my strawberries and the guttering as well. Not much change in them, around there as you can see. So that's it all. I don't think there's really anything else to say. Right, my usual end to my videos. Right, I'll just put it there so you can look at the lovely little gem lettuce growing. Alright, thanks very much for watching, folks. Hope I haven't bored you too much. I'm pleased with how everything's going. Thanks once again for all comments that people are leaving for me. I really appreciate it. I hope things are trundling along nicely for me. I do take the advice that people leave, and I really do appreciate it. I don't feel as if people are sort of either speaking out of term or, you know, anything else. And if you any advice that you want to give me, if you think, oh, you could do better if you did it this way, have you tried it that way, or anything, you know, have you tried this variety, you know, maybe that's not going to work for you because of such a thing, such or that, I don't mind. So please do comment away. Constructive criticism is always welcome. Also want to thank the sort of people that always comment, you know, people like Patrick, Nora, Rick, Nigel from Muddy Boots, people like that who are always commenting. The problem is the thing doesn't tell me the people that watch it or like it, so you know I got to assume that there's a certain amount of people who regularly watch them and regularly like them, and I'm really grateful to them. I think I've gone on enough. There's not really, you can see there's not that much really happening. You know, my biggest things are to try and get my peas out and then get my mongs 2 started in the same sort of same bit of guttering. So, you know, and I don't mind that. You know, the peas haven't been as big a success as I'd hoped. Maybe what I should have done was should have got them in here, got them covered with something to sort of, because in my shed there's not that much light. You're lying low light with just the windows that are here, as you can see. So there's only X amount of stuff that I can do at any one time. So that's just the way it is. Right, I think I've prattled on enough. As you probably see, it's really windy at the moment. It has been over the last week or so. So hopefully my framing both for the tomatoes I put outside and also my peas and my mongs too will stay up. They've stayed up so far, so hopefully they'll continue to stay up. Thanks for watching, folks. As I say, I think I've prattled on enough. All my videos always go into like 15-20 minutes, and I'm really sorry if I bore people with it, but I sort of get carried away and just get into the flow of talking about what's happening around my garden and what I've been up to. Right, that's it, folks. I'm going to leave you with that view of the tomatoes planted outside. Thanks as ever for watching, liking, commenting, viewing, commenting. I really do appreciate it. Right, that's enough for today. I've got to go in, get my lunch and do some other jobs. So thanks very much for watching, folks. Hope you have a lovely weekend if you watch it in the next day or so. If it's a little bit further back past than that, hope you have a good week, and I'll catch you in my next video. Bye just now, folks.